South Africa's healthcare system is once again under the microscope. The Special Investigating Unit has just uncovered a jaw-dropping 2 billion rand fraud scandal at Tembisa Hospital. Yes, 2 billion rand of taxpayers' money meant to save lives, looted by criminal syndicates, corrupt businessmen, and compromised officials. And the shocking part? Some of the names linked to this scandal go all the way to the top, including President Cyril Ramaphosa's own nephew. This isn't just a story about corruption. It's about stolen healthcare, stolen hope, and stolen lives. This investigation traces back to 2021, when Babita Deokaran flagged suspicious payments at Tembisa Hospital. Babita paid the ultimate price. She was assassinated for daring to expose the truth. And today, her warnings have been proven correct. The SIU's findings confirm the existence of multiple criminal syndicates operating inside our public hospitals, bleeding the system dry while ordinary South Africans wait in endless queues for basic treatment.
We have uncovered, or the investigation has uncovered, up to date, 3 coordinated syndicates responsible for the loss of over 2 billion. And I'd like to acknowledge at this stage, I'll still come back to that initially when the investigation commenced, at the instance is by referral from the Office of the Premier back in 2022, we had found at that stage that through the whistleblower and one of the many, and the main one that's known, it's Babita Deokaran, and may her soul rest in peace. At the time when we commenced, she had flagged suspicious activities of about 850 million. But when the investigation progressed, and as you can see, to date we are mentioning about 2 billion, so it has gone up almost twofold. 3 of the companies that were awarded contracts to the value of 13,538,292 in this syndicate are linked to Vusimuzi Matlala.
The SIU has identified at least 3 coordinated criminal networks behind this massive looting spree. One of the biggest names exposed is Hangwani Morgan Maumela, a businessman with close ties to the highest office in the land. Investigators discovered that Maumela's network funneled more than 816 million rand through 1,728 purchase orders, deliberately keeping transactions below 500,000 rand to avoid triggering procurement oversight. This was not an accident. This was a well-organized scam designed to bypass tender regulations and enrich insiders. But Maumela wasn't acting alone. His associates include none other than convicted criminal Vusimuzi Matlala, a man already notorious in underworld dealings. Matlala's companies pocketed nearly 15 million rand in fraudulent payments linked to Tembisa Hospital. Think about that. Convicted criminals and politically connected businessmen colluding with hospital officials, siphoning money meant for medicines, equipment, and patient care. Meanwhile, patients continue to die from lack of resources. This is the real cost of corruption. The SIU's interim report doesn't stop at the businessman. It also exposes a network of corrupt hospital officials who falsified documents, manipulated procurement systems, and split tenders deliberately to escape scrutiny. These insiders were not just passive participants, they were active enablers, feeding the criminal machine. To date, 13 officials are facing disciplinary hearings, while 11 referrals for further action have been prepared. But we all know disciplinary hearings mean nothing without prosecutions that land people behind bars. Where did the money go? The SIU has already moved to seize luxury properties and vehicles linked to these individuals, from mansions to flashy cars, all bought with taxpayers' money meant for the sick and vulnerable. The Asset Forfeiture Unit is stepping in, but the question remains, will we ever recover the billions stolen, or will this case quietly disappear like so many before it? This scandal isn't just about numbers, it's about real people. Every rand stolen at Tembisa Hospital was a rand stolen from patients who needed cancer treatment, mothers who needed maternity care, and children who needed basic medicine. Babita Deokaran warned us, corruption in healthcare kills. And here we are, 3 years later, still dealing with the fallout. Now, here's the uncomfortable truth. One of the men at the center of this, Hangwani Morgan, is reported to be President Cyril Ramaphosa's nephew. That fact alone raises serious questions about how deep the rot goes. Did the political connections give protection to this network? Did oversight bodies look the other way because of who was involved? And most importantly, will the law finally catch up to the politically connected, or will this be another example of selective justice in South Africa? The SIU says the investigation is ongoing, and more arrests are expected. They've called for lifestyle audits, stronger whistleblower protection, and relentless pursuit of those responsible. But South Africans have heard promises before. The reality is simple. Unless this case ends in real accountability, it will only prove that corruption pays in South Africa, while ordinary citizens foot the bill. 2 billion rand, 3 syndicates, dozens of insiders, and a hospital that should be saving lives instead turned into a feeding trough for criminals. Babita Deokaran tried to warn us, and she was silenced. Now the SIU has spoken. The question is, will South Africa listen? Or will we continue to normalize corruption even when it costs lives? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Should heads roll at the highest level? And will we ever see real justice for Babita and for the patients robbed at Tembisa Hospital?
Welcome to the fire where the stakes ignite, where the questions burn hotter than the night. No escape once you're locked in the heat. This is your trial on the hot seat. To the fire where the stakes ignite, where the questions burn hotter than the night. No escape once you're locked in the heat.